Thank you so much for that. As you heard the retired judge say there, American history, legal history, people are going to be talking about this 100 years from now. Well, we're going to turn things over to Teresa, who's been talking to people there on the streets in Lower Manhattan. Teresa, the reaction that you've gotten from people so far?
Yeah, not so surprising, Bianca and Steve, because Collect Palm Park, which is the park directly across the street, is sort of split in two at this point. One side are Trump supporters, the others are not. But I can tell you, this verdict, the fact that the former president guilty on all counts, is really the talk of the town. People are stopping by, asking us. As a matter of fact, the mail carrier just walked by. She said, "What's all the commotion about?" We told her, and she was quite surprised as well, as she's out here on her mail route. I mean, that's really New York for you. People get information by word of mouth as they walk around, and that's what's happening. So I'll step out of the way so you can see Collect Palm Park behind me. As I mentioned, one side is, put it this way, one side anti-Trump, one side pro-Trump. There is the side where you see lock him up and Don the felon. That would obviously be the anti-Trump side. One person told me finally some accountability. Another person directly behind him on the other side of the fence screaming to us, lies, lies, it's all lies. They believe this is directly tied to the former president's political ambitions, and they say it is an effort to keep him from the White House once again. Take a listen.
It's been a long time that he's gotten away with just about anything. Finally, some accountability. That's how it feels.
It's a very sad day for America. That's all I'm going to say.
Why do you feel that way?
Because this is political prosecution, and there's absolutely nothing behind this case. And I hope they appeal it.
I'm kind of shocked that they actually found him guilty.
Why are you shocked?
Because people of his magnitude don't usually see the inside of a jail. And it still remains to be seen that he's actually going to see the inside of a jail. So with that being said, the jury's still up, or if he's actually going to see the inside of a jail.
What's interesting is across the street, there's a good mix of people who have been here every day and those who only, as they told us, came down to witness history. Now, again, for those who are saying that this is just an effort to keep the former president from the White House, we do know he has been competitive in the polls as of late. We also know that this conviction won't keep him from running for the White House. It can't even keep him from being elected as well, if that should happen. He only, in New York, can't vote for himself, although once he serves his sentence, whatever that might be, we'll find that out mid-July, then his voting rights would be restored. That's according to the NYCLU. But again, he could win here in New York or anywhere else around the country, and he could even serve from prison. It remains to be seen, Steve and Bianca, if the party would want to replace him. Again, being that the polls are looking in some states in his favor, it remains to be seen if that would actually happen. But here, again, a lot of his supporters have decided to wait this out. They wanted to be here to see this, and they wanted to try to get a glimpse of the former president, although to our understanding, he has not come out and said anything. That's the latest from Lower Manhattan. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's right. We've seen the video of him heading back, presumably to Trump Tower or the airport, heading back to Mar-a-Lago. Either way, over the past couple minutes.